Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. I'm sitting down on the job now. I'm going to do a ring dinger manual spinal decompression on Joseph today to show him the specifics of how I get the tension and pressure on that, and then make the specific thrust that's necessary to move the 24 freely movable vertebrae from the occiput all the way down to the sacrum safely. So, okay. So the first thing we did, we got him in there tight. I've already checked his posture. We didn't need to bore you with that. Now, I'm going to have you take a deep breath in for me, Joseph. See how I get down low? My arms are parallel with the table. You see where I got the grip? It's on the towel. There you go. You feel that all the way down?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Now see, that was a smooth pull without having to do it. With just raw strength, he gets more of a finesse pull. Okay, I still got one here. Let this go with your right big toe. There we go. Better. I'm not going to let you do that one yet. And do not do this at home. I'm not teaching you guys how to do this. Joseph is a professional, so I'm teaching him how to do this on me because I'm hurting.
We're having a downpour right now with some thunder boomers.
We're swimming out of here.
Yeah, coming down. And I've been making them all day.
You just missed that one.
Yeah, but I've been making them all day. You're in the room. That's because you're in the room. Just the SI joints, a straight 45 degree down and out angle. That's the way they slide, because they rotate every time you take a step. I'm on L5, there's L4, L3. You'll notice the angle on my arm and hand changing as I move up the spine. Always get a tissue pulled up so you bring it to tension, and then it's the high velocity, low amplitude thrust is the actual adjustment. Just popping people's backs is not adjusting. That's just the cracking noise and the popping noise that's made by a nitrous gas inside of the joint space. And that's created by synovial fluid of all the synovial joints of the spine, which there are 2 on top, 2 on bottom. So there's 4 synovial joints per vertebrae. So when you're moving 2 or 3 vertebrae at once, you're hearing like 12 joints move. So you're hearing a lot of like popping. I know that's what y'all love, you crack addicts out there. But I just wanted you to know that's not an adjustment. An adjustment is a specific directional thrust into the vertebrae of the spine or the pelvis or the skull or the occiput. Okay, so now his legs should be exactly even, which they are. And they stay even. I bet you that didn't tighten up either, did it, Joseph?
No, sir.
Okay, let's turn you on your back. I'm not going to thrill him with the turbonator on you today. There we go. So we're going to bring his head straight up and then extend it backwards, restoring his normal cervical lordosis. There it is right there. Now slide down a little bit and let's put your arms out now. Might want to scoot up just a tad that way.
This way?
Yes, sir. Right there. The reason I'm teaching Joseph to do this stuff on me is because I trust him first and foremost, but he's going to be a chiropractor someday himself, and you might as well start learning now. And he's not practicing chiropractic without a license. He's doing manual therapy on me. Very good, Joseph. Let's sit you up, face toward your name for a second. Alright. There we go. Joseph's using his arms and shoulders and bent forward a lot through the day too, so he and I both need to be adjusted. This is a lot harder work than what it looks like.
It definitely is.
And I think Joseph can tell you that from me just showing him some things to do on me. And I know his job's hard because I've done that before too. In Nemo. There we go. I had to start using my elbows mostly because my thumb started looking like pancake flippers.
I was gonna say, my wrist starts hurting. I use the elbow a lot more.
Okay, let's flex you forward and backwards again. Boy, look at that, my friend. That's looking really good. Joseph has pretty much the ideal posture in biomechanics. That's because he gets adjusted regularly, whether he's in pain or not. And that way, if you get adjusted for your biomechanics and posture as opposed to just letting the pain be your directive, then you'll be a lot healthier. Okay. That's why chiropractic's more health care is where medicine is more sick care. Take a look at that, my friend. You're right down the middle everywhere.
Yeah.
You should
Probably
feel
about
pretty
the best
good.
it's ever been.
Yep. Okay, you ready to do me? Alright, so. Now, y'all take it easy on Joseph. He's just learning this. This is not an easy thing to do. And do not do this at home. I'm telling you again. Do not attempt this at home.
We'll try this one, okay? Yep.
You have to go straight
Try it
down.
sideways. Try it down. Yeah, you have to push it straight in there. You can't go sideways. There we go. Okay.
He's tight. Might be too.
I'm not going anywhere. The main thing for us being a patient on this is you really want to relax. And you don't want to just let anyone do this on you. You only want to let people that are very experienced in doing this and adjusting do this, which are only 3 of us in the U.S. Go ahead and don't squeeze so much around my neck, but just get a firmer grip back on the towel. That's a little bit. Go ahead and hit it again, but grab the towel more. You're kind of hitting my skull. Don't get your hands on my skull. Just get your fingers under the towel. And now you're pulling my skull still. So get your fingers under the towel only. Just use the towel only.
Right here,
Now you're still on my skull, see? Whatever that is touching my skull.
More right here then?
I think I know it was. You're enough. We'll get it underneath of my skull a little bit more. There you go. Okay.
So right there. Ready?
Let's do one more. Yeah, remember, lean back and get level with the table. You gotta get your arms parallel with the table. And you gotta lean back into it first. Okay, that's good enough.
It's hard.
Yeah. People out there that think I'm just violently pulling and jerking on people's necks, what would you say to them, Joseph, about this adjustment?
Well, don't try it, but it's hard. You won't know until you actually try it.
I've been doing this for 36 years, so it looks a lot easier when I'm doing it because I've been doing it so long, but I've been showing Joseph here all week this week, and it's still not easy, is it?
No, because
Well, a week, that's only a week.
You
So.
want to grab the
compared
skull.
to 8 years of school.
You want to grab the skull, but you're actually grabbing the towel.
And then you
And
gotta
gotta be
pull
low
parallel
enough.
with the floor and get your
Yeah.
weight into it. There's a lot of little factors that go along with it, along with the feel of knowing where the ligaments are.
And
So-
how big the person
And
is.
how the joints
everything.
move, how big their muscles are, how strong they are, how weak they are, where their curvatures are. So there's a lot of little factors that figure into this. I'm not just throwing people in here and jerking their necks. So this is your Houston chiropractor and your Houston chiropractor's master manual therapist Joseph and the beautiful wife Renee behind the camera coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see you next time.